Hi, I'm Zora.
And I'm Warren.
Welcome home.
Today we're going to be talking about seller financing.
What is that, you ask?
Well, seller financing is when you, the seller selling your home, finance the property so that the buyer doesn't get a loan, they instead pay you. Seller financing is good to know if you have a down market. That means that you're trying to sell your home, there's not enough buyers, property prices, or it's just harder times for sellers. The reason it can help is because someone might have trouble qualifying for a loan, and guess what? They don't need to qualify for a loan. They're just paying you monthly until they reach the entire total of the sales price. Seller financing is a form of passive cash flow. It's as passive as it gets.
So it reduces tax burdens of capital gains taxes each year. For more information on that, you can talk to your CPA.
Or watch one of our videos coming out soon about capital gains. One of the things to be wary of if you're doing seller financing is that a default could actually leave the seller liable for liens, unpaid taxes, repairs, and the hassle of foreclosing, etc.
Sellers don't usually have as much long-term liquidity as the banks, so they often use balloon payments and higher interest rates.
So with that being said, with having less liquidity, you aren't going to make as much money safely as a bank, but something you can actually do to help you out with that, other than higher interest rates and balloon payments, is you can actually sell your loan to the secondary market, just like banks do. If you don't know about the secondary market, hold on to your horses. We'll end up having a video about that.
Who would have guessed it? There's many different types of seller financing. There are seller carrybacks,
land sale contracts,
lease options, and so much more. Just go ahead and talk to your local real estate professional or local real estate attorneys to find out more.
Just an FYI, it can be illegal to do seller financing. Reason being, you don't want to be considered a lender, or else you would have to be licensed. This is why you want to talk to a local real estate professional or a real estate attorney. If your circumstances cause you to be considered a lender under the Frank-Dodd Act, then you could run into legal issue. This video shouldn't be construed as legal help, but as an attempt to help you along the journey to figuring out what you need to do, which would be consult.
What are the rules?
You can offer a loan that's secured without being considered a lender or a loan originator if
you are a natural person, estate, or trust.
You only lend once a year.
The home is considered applicable, meaning it meets criteria like it has less than 4 bedrooms, etc.
You own the property securing the mortgage.
Repayment of the loan cannot lead to negative amortization.
If you want to learn about amortization,
guess what?
Sure, we're going to have a video on it. You did not construct or act as the contractor for the property. Balloon payments are allowed, but when figuring this out, consult an attorney, because there's certain time frames that you need to be within for it to be legal for you to do a balloon payment, and that's kind of a gray area and somewhere that you're going to want legal expertise.
Restrictions, limitations, and caps are all enforced with adjustable rates. So to keep life simple,
do a fixed rate.
Yes.
And speaking of the requirements for doing seller financing, you're actually not required to verify that the buyer is able to pay, but you probably should.
All that being said, we hope that this was super helpful for you. And if you're ever interested in seller financing, to contact a real estate attorney. Always, we again want to put that disclaimer out there. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you're on YouTube, like and comment if you're on Facebook or Instagram, and please, as always, share. That's Warren.
That's Zora.
And now you know.